Hello, Isaac in Austria, and especially very warm hi to ICX pioneers out there. It's your MCVP ICX Karina, and today we are talking about approving in. I know, guys, that recently we have been struggling a little bit with approving of all the opportunities we have open. That is why I have decided to film and record this live stream for you in order for you to get some tips and tricks on how to move this process faster, how to approve your opportunities, and make your startups happy with finally selecting good candidates who will arrive and work in your startups already this winter. So, what you see right now is our current state in terms of opens, accepted, and approvals. And as you can see, we have way more opens out there in our system than approvals. That means we will try to bridge this gap as fast as possible so people can get ready for going to Austria, for being here right on time to take part in the internships. You may ask, okay, but how can we make it faster? We are missing applicants, our startups are slow with responding, we cannot find right candidates for our startups. And I have prepared a couple of tips and tricks for you. So tune in, listen forward, and I hope you get some useful things you can apply already today to make improving process easier and faster for you. First of all, very easy and simple rule number one is service each applicant properly. What does it mean? First of all, you have to set a time when, once per day, at least and obligatory, you will be checking the list of applicants on all of your opportunities. And make sure it happens once per day at least, because you never know when will you get a good applicant. You never know how long this applicant is willing to wait and if he or she might also considering opportunities in other countries. That is why you have to be fast in contacting those people. And super cool news, you already have all the templates you need to have in order to write letters to applicants for your opportunities. So if your CV is fine, send the email requesting video, which is called email number one, and also explaining the further process. It looks super cool. Here you can see the beautiful cover picture of Empower Austria, and thank you for your application. It also asks applicants to send a short video covering presentation of themselves, why they applied for this opportunity, unique contribution they can bring to the company. Also, what we added here is the process description. So what will happen to applicants after they have submitted the video, which is very, very important because it's good for people to know what will happen next, right? That means they are more willing to wait, and then when they know what is happening further in the process, they stick to it and they follow your rules as well. And of course, we wish them the best of luck from the Empower Austria team. What is important is that here we set an expectation that overall process might take from 2 to 3 weeks, which is not the thing that should happen. We should be way, way faster with approving of our people. But just in case, so people know that it might take longer depending on different factors, you set the right expectation with people that it can happen. What is following next? So, for those applicants who you sure are not fit for neither of your opportunities, because if they are, you ask them to apply for other opportunities. So, even if they applied for the ones they are not a good fit for you, you send them email number 1.0 asking them to reply for another opportunity, but also welcoming them and congratulating with their application already. And for those people who you would not consider and you would not want to shortlist and send to your startups, based on the reason of rejection, you have to send either email number 2 or email number 3. Those two emails cover all the two different reasons why we might reject people. So the first one is because the qualifications of people might be lower than required on opportunity from our startup, or there might be a complicated visa process for some countries. That means we would not be capable to bring them in Austria on time. Next step is If applicants are a good fit after you watch the video, shortlist them and include in the shortlist you send to startup. All the shortlisted people should be added by LCVPs in shortlisted people tab in ICX National Tracker. I will show you the links to all our trackers later. You can go check them out. And LCVPs, please don't forget to update it regularly. Another important thing to know here is that you should not wait until you get 2 or 3 good people in the shortlist. Try to send already good applicants you have to your startups, because if they get already something, meanwhile you are searching for more applicants, they will be satisfied to already have a chance to host interview with this person. And who knows, maybe they will like him or her so much they would even accept him or her right away, and you would not even need to look for more applicants. Next step is, if you reject applicant after watching the video, you have to send email 5 notifying person about the rejection. It's super important because all the applicants applying for our opportunities should be serviced properly. And it doesn't matter if person is accepted or rejected, he or she needs to know the reason in order to get feedback and continue with their process of application, maybe for other opportunities, maybe for other countries. Step number 6. The startup decided not to arrange the interview with applicant and you want to ask them to apply for another opportunity. Send email number 6. The applicant is the applicant is sent in the shortlist right away in this case. So if you have the applicant who was rejected by startup and startup didn't want to host interview with them, and you still think that profile is actually good and maybe it's just not a fit for the startup, you of course shortlist the person for another startup and offer them to host interview with this person. Step number 7. If startup rejected candidate after the interview, but you still want applicant to be shortlisted for another opportunity of yours, send email number 7, which follows pretty much the same logic of email number 6, to try to apply to another opportunity and pass interview with another startup. And if startup rejected candidate after the interview and you are no longer planning to continue working with a startup, not with a startup, sorry, with applicant, you send email number 8 to notify person. And the last, almost the last step, if EP is accepted by startup, you send email number 9. Important thing to also remember that in case if EP is free for other LCs to be considered as applicant and you want to take him or her, ask member of the LC EP is in touch currently with to write an email number 6 with you in a copy and introducing you as the manager of this opportunity you want person to apply to. And you will be the person who will for sure further handle the communication. Why is it important? Sometimes some of our applicants are not a good fit for startups of one LC, but they might be a very, very good fit for startups of another LC. And we don't want to waste those good applicants and this opportunity to make them approved and come to Austria, right? That is why we try to find and share those good applicants, and we use for this also our tracker. This is the tab in ICX National Tracker again, where LCs input all the good profiles they have shortlisted, and in case those people are free, they mark them as available, and you can, for example, write here in comments, LC Vienna Boku is taking over this EP from Graz, and so on and so forth. So here you can see the links to all the tools we are using currently for approving. It's ICX National Tracker, of course. On the bit.ly/emails templates, you can find all those emails templates I was talking about. You can just copy them, even with pictures, insert in your emails and send to your applicants. And at bit.ly/servicing rules, you can check again all those rules that are presented here in this video to also share with your members, follow for yourself how to proceed with each applicant in which unique case. Yep. So we have also the case when we don't have enough applicants, and the solution in this case is, of course, to attract those applicants. Again, in our ICX National Tracker, we have a tab called Promotion of Opportunities, and here you can find where we can promote the opportunities. Usually it's Facebook groups or WhatsApp groups or WeChat or Gmail. You can also find content ideas. So pretty much different ideas for the posts you can create promoting your opportunities of your LC. And you can use this opportunity by simply choosing any type of content, taking a video from materials we already have, or taking pictures we already have, or making visuals by yourself. And you can put that, for example, I am a member of LC Lanes who want to post this type of content. I want to post video, for example, with caption about IGE opportunities in Linz, and add link to those opportunities. And I would post it on Facebook groups, which are there. You know that we have different groups for ISACers to find applicants, to promote opportunities, to do approvals with each other between entities. And you can post this content there and attract more applicants to your opportunities. This is the schedule for us to make sure that we don't have all the 6 LCs posting same information at the same time in same channels, just to make it more organized and to be aware of who is promoting where and when. So please, if you see that your opportunities are not getting enough applicants, use this chance to promote them. Be faster, be smart, and you will get your applicants. The next thing and rule number 3, which is also super crucial for you to approve your opportunities faster, try to be annoying with startups. Don't even try, just be. First of all, I recommend you all to write the letter to call your startups and explain the urgency. Because as you aware, we are almost in the end of our approving peak, which means that we will be getting even less and less applicants every day, because it makes sense, right? For people to come to Austria on exchange in January, they need to buy tickets. Some of them need to make visa, they need to prepare, and it's kind of a short notice for quite a lot of people to do so. That is why the closer we are to the dates of when EPs should come, the harder it will be for us to approve those applicants. You can explain it right away as it is to startups that in order for us to find good applicants for your opportunities, we have to work way faster. And for order for those people also to be able to come to Austria, they need to be notified about this earlier. Don't be afraid to remind your startups when they need to give you answer. For example, you ask startup to schedule interview with your interns, but startup didn't do so yet. Of course, you have to call them and remind them about it. There are for sure cases if startups do not pick up even from second, third, or fourth call. In those cases, consider going to their office. Don't forget to follow up on every action you want startup to perform, like hosting of interview or giving you final answer about the candidates they want to select, and push them to give a final answer, as this is the last stage for you before the approval. The one advice here as well, of course, is to trying to schedule interview by yourself. So you can offer for the startup to send you the dates and times they have free to host the interview with intern, and you can send those dates and times to the interns so they can pick the ones suitable for them. In that case, you can also be sure that this process of scheduling of interview is actually happening and happening faster as you want to make it happen. Last advice from my side, show up every single day. No matter what you are doing, you have to be doing it consistently, and you have to service applicants each and every day. You have to promote your opportunities if you don't have enough applicants every day. And you have to follow up with your startups also every day. Because in the end of the day, you will see progress only if you do at least one little thing each single day. This is the phrase from this guy, Casey Neistat. For those of you who know him, who do not, you can go on YouTube, Google his videos. He's quite cool. So, just to sum it up and wrap it up all together, what do I do to approve my opportunities faster? First of all, attract applicants if you don't have them. Shortlist applicants every day. Very good day will be the one when you shortlist all your applicants. Push your startups to work faster. Press the approval button as the final step, and push your OGXers. Yeah, this one goes before. So push your OGXers from other entities so your accepted people pay faster, because when they pay, when they sign the contract, you can press that approval button and have them approved. That would be it, guys. Have fun and approve. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was useful, especially for those people who was not present there at ICX approving space last Thursday. If you have any questions, you can write them in comments and I will reply to you as fast as possible. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Good luck with approving.